Reckons another day, y'all. Move, y'all. In the olden days, we were separated. Now we are free, yeah. That's the way it should be. You gotta help your mother, help your father, help your sister, help your brothers, help your neighbors, and your friends. Boy, we are one people, one nation, one destiny. Sing my song, yeah. One people, one nation, one destiny. Whoa, whoa, whoa. One people we are, we're one destiny. What we're fighting for, I don't know. Let's keep on living long and yeah, yeah. Let's get together. Stop all this fussing and fighting. Let's love one another. You gotta help your mother, help your father, help your brothers, help your sisters, help your neighbors and your friends. We are one people, one nation, one destiny. Everybody, y'all. One people, one nation, one destiny. Yeah, yeah. Separated. Now we are free, yeah. That's the way it should be. You gotta help your mother, help your father, help your sister, help your brothers, help your neighbors and your friends. We are one people, one nation, one destiny. Yeah, yeah. One people, one nation, one destiny. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh. We are one people, one nation, one destiny. Yeah, yeah. One people, one nation, one destiny. Another day, y'all. Move, y'all. In the olden days, separated. Now we are free, yeah. That's the way it should be. You gotta help your mother, help your father, help your sister, help your brothers, help your neighbors and your friends. Boy, we are one people, one nation, one destiny. Sing my song, yeah. One people, one nation, one destiny. Whoa, whoa, whoa. One people we are, we're one destiny. What we're fighting for, I don't know. Let's keep on living long and yeah, yeah.
Another edition of Positive Vibes. Yes, we got the vibes on tonight. You know it's all about positivity. And of course, we entertain. We got a lovely topic. It's all about fun. Tonight we are talking about the more complicated species, whether it's men or women. And we had some man in the street comments as well. So it's going to be complicated. And also, we've got some wonderful guests in studio. Man, y'all gonna be surprised. I don't want to sell out quite yet, but I could actually tell you that we're gonna be dealing with the Miss Universe pageant. We're gonna be giving you information in relation to the Miss Universe pageant. That's 2024, right? So here, we're gonna go into some man in the street comments on this particular topic. Now, this man in the street that you're gonna see, we got two sets. The first set is gonna be we done it years ago. So we got people who may not even be alive at the moment, or we may have people that opinion might have changed since then. But we want to show you what people thought at that time, and then we went out in the streets today. So people, you're in for a treat. We'd like you to join us. Of course, we'd like you to share the live with all your friends and family and so on, and get into the gaff, because it's all about a wonderful gaff tonight, right? So let's go into these man in the street comments, and then of course we're gonna sit and chat and introduce our guests.
Oh, Kendra, how you doing?
I good.
Why you look so nervous? Relax yourself.
Nervous.
Oh, you're nervous.
This is my normal pretty face.
You got a boyfriend?
Of course.
That's why you're looking pretty.
Something like that.
I want to ask you a question. Who you complicated, men or women?
Women.
Why?
Why? For example, I give my boyfriend way much more headache than he's giving me.
Oh, I thought she got to say I give my boyfriend blue, but serious how she started. You know?
No, and it's not like I want to. Not all the time I want to. Sometimes I just want to see him pissed and stuff. But we got lots of hormones, right? And sometimes we up and sometimes we down, and they don't always know how to deal with it. Because you can come to me 5 minutes and I all lovey-dovey like I want you, and then 5 minutes after it's like, bitch, move. It's like something like that, you know? So I think women are way much more complicated.
All right, that's a good answer, and that's a good reason. I actually agree with that. Women are more complicated, and that's my thoughts on it. And the reason that you specified is you hitting it on the hammer, on nail. What is that? Hitting on the hammer? Hitting the hammer on the nail, right? Men or women? Who you think more complicated?
That's a very serious question. Because one, if I say women are more complicated, I'm going to be single tonight. Now, if I say men are more complicated, I got the boys going to wait for me outside.
Yeah.
But I don't think there is any sort of complexity at all in it. Why? Because it takes somebody to always understand somebody else.
Yeah.
and probably me and somebody won't be able to meet on a certain level, but then me and somebody else is going to meet on a certain level. You understand?
Yeah.
So there's always somebody for somebody else.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's any sort of complexity inside. If you don't understand the person, compromise a bit, see if you understand.
Right.
You know, it's not a male and female thing.
Oh, so it's all about compatibility.
Yeah, I
And-
believe it's compatibility.
Yeah, and the person, if you find a person that, you know, goes an extra mile for you and you go compromise, right?
Compromise, yeah.
All right, so there we had Kevin. Very good views.
So, we're here with no other than Lyndon Jumbie Jones. So, I want to ask you 2 questions. First, which one do you think is more complicated, men or women?
I don't know which questions you're going to ask me, so I don't know which one your question more complicated.
I asked
You
which,
say you want to ask me 2 questions, which one more complicated?
but I asked
Oh, I
you,
don't know which-
I literally just asked you a question. Stop being complicated. You
question
see,
you're asking?
this is a good
Injection, and they're doing all kind to keep themselves tight, and there's a set of complications.
okay.
My name is Colette.
Colette is very beautiful. You know, I went with one Rasta woman already, but I think after this, it can be 2. Colette, I want to ask you something. Men or women, who you think more complicated?
Men,
Why?
because something you can't understand men. You can't understand men because they have too much of secret.
That have too much of what?
They have too much of secret.
Men have too much secrets. Now, this, it seems like you coming from a personal angle. Somebody do you something?
Not really.
Not really? Men keep a lot of secrets from you?
Dealing with people and dealing with men and dealing with women, that is the bottom line.
So you're saying that people keep a lot of secrets, men and women.
I'm saying men, and I underline M-E-N.
You know, M-E-N is from women too. W-O-M-E-N.
Don't try to make things complicated. I'm just saying men in the whole, men. God made man first, and is man I'm talking about.
So man firstly complicated, then women.
Then women, don't try to.
Women are a lot complicated more than men,
Why you say that?
because a man will more able to flex and able to go through certain things easier when the women will always be picking in different manner. So it will be a lot more.
They can't make up their mind. So they you got a lot of personal experience with that concern.
Yes, I could give a word.
You look like you've got problem with enough woman. Because you,
I had my time, yeah, but
so last week you stopped dealing with enough woman.
not last week, a long while ago, brother.
You want to say hi to your wife?
Yeah. Hi, Mish.
You sure is Michelle his wife?
Yes, my brother.
You sound like you got about 3 girls named Michelle.
No.
I'm just playing. Thank you, buddy. Alright, all the best. God bless you. You got a girlfriend?
Yeah.
A few, no? What do you? I light up when I say girlfriend, by. Men, what do you think harder to deal with?
Women.
Why?
Kind of complicated.
Oh, okay. Complicated. What makes women so complicated?
Well, sometimes when I ask them a question, them don't know, and they must beat around the bush. And when you hear something from people, that's when you just know that.
Run
Yeah.
They don't trust.
No, trust, right? But certain time.
Yeah. I would like to ask you a question. Simple question. Men or women? Who you think more complicated? Don't worry, husband ain't looking.
Men.
Men. Why you think men more complicated?
I don't know.
Because I think women more complicated.
Women are not as complicated as men. Once, let's say for instance, in a relationship, once a man is treating a woman properly, the right way, treat her like a lady, and show her lots of love.
So once that happens,
Yeah, there wouldn't be any complications.
so women have reasons for being complicated.
Yes.
So you're saying women are complicated,
No.
but
Men are complicated.
so men are more complicated than women.
Yes, yes.
All right.
A lot of men are insecure.
Uh-huh.
Some of them are insecure.
Okay.
So,
And women are not as insecure.
yes. I think it goes both ways.
I'm glad you think so because this is the truth.
Woman.
You think women more complicated? Yes. Why?
Because it's weaker than man.
Women wicked than man? In what way?
Enough way.
You care to elaborate a little?
No.
So you think men are complicated?
Men complicated too.
But women just more complicated than men. You is a complicated woman?
No.
You're a different woman. This is for a show called Love and Laughter. This is a man in the street segment where we come and ask different questions. I want to ask you, men or women, which do you think is more complicated? Or who?
Women are complicated, but the men as good as the men also, because they are so complicated. So I would say a 50-50.
So you're sitting on the fence.
Right.
You're a smart man. Your wife and watching, buddy. You can tell the truth. 50-50. This your wife? What is it? Why you looking like you use your legs, why? What? Let me get very personal now. You think your wife more complicated than you?
No, I won't say so. I will not say that.
I want to ask a question. This woman here is your wife?
It's my queen.
Oh, lovely. Blum, right there, lovely. I don't know, but it looked like the rehearse. Like she's tell you, when they ask if it's a wife, don't say that. Say you're my queen. This thing look rehearsed. Wife, come, queen. Come, let do you.
All right, yes, thank you. Yeah, that's Man in the Street there, and that was years ago. If you notice, we used to do it on Love and Laughter and so on. And yes, we are in our studio here with some beautiful women. We're feeling nice because we never look so good yet. You're looking good tonight. You see, they got a thing that's called balance in life. You gotta balance things, ugly and beauty and the beast, they got nothing compared to that. But you might Chris in the category. I'm the beast. They got the beauty. Say, Chris, were you there?
Don't worry, they got beauty and they got beasts. They got beauties in the middle. Both beasts at the end. Don't worry.
Nah. You can't consider yourself with a pretty face. With a pretty face, a little bit more. You could have been a daughter instead of son.
Yeah, but he missed.
Let us introduce you our beautiful guest. And we're going to let they introduce themselves because before I say wrong thing and so on, right? We're going to start with Ashley. Please, and tell our viewers something about yourselves.
Okay, everyone. Good evening. My name is Ashley Cameron. I'm 34 years old. Okay. I'll be contesting in the Miss Universe Ghana Pageant 2024 come this year, come July 26. I work at the Ghana Revenue Authority. I am a revenue collecting officer. I was born on 10th of July. And I don't like the smell of guavas. It's a fun fact. I don't like the smell of guavas.
Do you like to eat it though?
I don't like to eat it. I like to drink the juice, but I don't like the smell of guavas.
So that means you're going to be celebrating your birthday in a couple of days.
In a couple of days, yes. So we're
happy birthday in advance.
Yeah. Thank you for my gift. Where's my gift?
One packet of lovely, hot sauce.
Hot
birthday. That's just spontaneous right away, but don't worry, bigger things coming.
A bigger hot sauce.
bigger things.
Yeah, don't. If you know what you're doing, don't ask. don't ask.
Right. And of course, we move over to you.
So I am Tawani Marshall, and I'm representing La Parfaite Harmony in Miss Universe Pageant 2024. And one thing about myself would be that I am so into art. I've always been art junkie from a very tender age, and currently I'm running my own establishment in that industry.
Good, you're a businesswoman.
Yeah.
Oh, artistic.
Okay, good. Nice. And so you guys, besides talking about our topic, which we'll get into in just a while, you are here to promote the pageant. Tell us all you can tell us about the pageant.
Well, this year the pageant will be held at the Marriott. On the 25th will be the sashing ceremony and fashion show, and on the 26th will be the coronation, which will be the...
This is the Miss Universe pageant.
Yes.
Correct, yes.
And the winner, of course, goes on to represent Guyana
on the international stage. Yeah.
In Mexico.
Wow.
Correct.
And you're coordinating, arranging, and also participating?
Yes, I'm participating in the pageant. I'm also, getting in some photo shoots, some airtime, some marketing, promoting my platform, and reaching out to children and women, because my platform really is women empowerment and mental health.
Good.
So, well, apart from what Ashley mentioned, the journey has been truly transformational. My platform is focused on combating poverty in Guyana. So with prep and all of these things, doing some photo shoots, practicing your catwalk, doing daily challenges, it's been beautiful.
Wow, beauty and beautiful working out together. Let me tell you, so I want you to go over the date and tell me about the sashing ceremony and everything. Venue, again, we know it's the Marriott, but time and everything so people will register that.
So currently there's already the link being spread on social media. The sashing ceremony will be at Marriott at 7 p.m. on the dot, and it's going to be a ceremony where we're going to be officially sashed with our community that we're representing. Okay. After that night is completed, we have the coronation night, where the queen will be announced after a few segments that we'll have, like the evening gown, the swimsuit wear, and question and answer.
All right, fantastic. That's really, really good. We got a lot more questions to you guys. Okay. And how are you guys feeling tonight? Not really in preparation for the party. How are you feeling tonight?
Oh wow! Right now I'm nervous.
Why?
I've never been on TV before. I'm so nervous,
Same. This
it's
is
a
my
simple
first time.
podcast.
No, I've been on TV a lot.
Yeah,
been on TV
I
a lot.
know it had to be. You can tell me that. Yeah, I know.
Ashley is something.
We just want you all to feel comfortable, feel at home, and we want you guys that watching, to make sure that you share the live and get up, because we got a very important topic. This thing is under dispute so long ago, and I want to believe that we get a lovely group of people right now tonight for us to talk about this and to find out exactly and settle this situation once and for all. So we're talking about whether men or women, right? Who is the complicated species, right? Who is more complicated, men or women? And you know what? I just put Chris in the hot seat. First, he got to talk about our sponsor, and then he got to talk about his view and things like that.
I'm trying to get you the...
Good. So.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So the topic tonight, as you heard, who's more complicated, the males or the females?
Good.
Before you throw me in the hot seat, we can go to these females and we can discuss
that.
But
he's running.
No, you want to see what's going on? We'd like to say thank you to our sponsors. First of all, Payless Variety Store, clothing for men, women, and children, toys, stationery, perfumes and toiletries, household items, event decor, and appliances at 42 Wellington Street and 2110 Charles Street, Perica, Pitt Street, New Amsterdam, and 28 Stelling Road, Vreden Hoop. Roy's Pharmacy for all your pharmaceutical needs. We also offer cholesterol testing, oximeter, and blood pressure tests. Tonics and protein powder, vitamins and supplements for men, women, and children. All brands of beauty products, toiletries, colognes, and perfumes. Stalls 32, 33, and 65 Border Market. Paul's Importer Distributor. Genuine spare parts for all vehicles. Champion spark plugs, BTS cleaning products, Ultra lubricants, Wagner brake products. 70 Garnet Street, Campbellville, Georgetown. Call them on 226-0351, 225-6101, 227-7865. And Genuine Auto Spares and Tools. Top quality spares for all makes and models of vehicles, batteries, lubricants, car care products, accessories. New tires for on and off-road vehicles, mag rims, and a wide variety of total tools. Located at 106 Smythe Street, Georgetown. Call them on 693-1742. Urban Life Guyana, carrying a range of brand name clothing, shoes, fragrances, and accessories for men, including Perry Ellis, Kenneth Cole, Timberland, Skechers, Skechers Work, and lots more. Located at the Giftland Mall. La Vista Apartments. We are not a guest house. We are not an inn. We are your home away from home. La Vista Hotels and Apartments, 103rd Avenue and 8th Street, Bartica, Guyana. Star Party Rentals for all your event needs, be it weddings, birthday parties, baby showers, graduations, everything you need to make your event a success. Located at 21 Craig Street, Campbellville, Georgetown. And of course, Gemini Cocktails. Take the party wherever you go. Cocktails on the go. Packages. Cocktails available by order. Bahama Mama, Malibu Sunset, Passion Fruit Hurricane. Ooh, this one definitely in season. Yeah. Appletini, Watermelon Daiquiri, and Peppermint Kiss. Call us on 657-8411. And now to the beautiful ladies.
All right. And let me just say, last week we had nothing to laugh about, and in preparations and so on, we couldn't do the show. We apologize to the people who love to look at positive vibes, right? So we get into the topic without any delay and thing. Let me hear you guys. So, y'all come off your A game right now, right? Don't be too perfect right now. Let's broke out, right?
So you're throwing them from the B game, huh?
No, because these girls got to keep on the P's and Q's. They're scrutinized, Remember, they're representing an entire nation, right?
I hear you.
They potentially might be the next Miss Universe International. You never know. And we're happy that we have you here.
First,
let's talk about what do you think about this topic, right? Who you think more complicated, men or women?
This is a very complicated topic.
It's
but
complicated.
I think you know the answer already. Men are obviously more complicated than women.
You have to know the reason why, right?
Yeah,
This is like a test on the
because they expect too much from women to begin with.
Hold on a second.
Yeah. We asked for your view, yeah? Let's get
let's shut my mouth. Well, I will put something in it while you're talking. Go on.
Yes, they expect too much from women, We got to do all of these things. You got to live up to a certain expectations and so forth. And you got to keep incorrect at all times. While having a perfect body at all times. Even after bearing children.
You're talking about the demands of men? That's it?
Well, that's it for me. Outside of that, it's definitely 50-50.
I think men are more complicated because,
did I say tell the truth before I asked you?
So
I want to tell the truth.
I'm speaking the truth. Men are more complicated because, I think they were conditioned coming up in society that, they're not supposed to show emotions. They're not to be too weak. And because of that, as they grow, coming up in society, sometimes it's hard for them to express themselves, to even communicate. That's another problem. I think with men, they don't know how to communicate, and it can be very, very complicated.
Men don't know how to communicate.
They don't know how to communicate. They don't know how to express themselves emotionally. So that's where the complication comes in.
Chris,
all right. We got
help me.
Shout out Kunchi. Kunchi's online. Big up the man Kunchi Reynolds.
Yeah,
Champion Joni's out there. Denny's. My sister's there, my mom is there,
Well,
my
yeah,
brother's
there.
there.
Could she be
All
wire
friends
from
out
you,
there.
Champion Junior? I got call this.
Nika
I
Mark,
hold
what's
the
up?
phone for the
Junai.
I left on silent. Call 622-2485. You want to hear your view on it. And after we hear from Chris just now, we can go to some more
You
man.
ain't gonna hear from me yet. You're gonna hear from me later on. But
you reserving your opinion?
I got some questions for these two, especially this young lady at the end there that met all the men in the world before. I know all of them are complicated, you know. And this young lady over here that knows that all of the men can't communicate properly. You know,
Not all of them, just most of them.
We got him in a problem, is
Right.
We got him in a problem.
Yeah.
Here we go.
What your man in the street and come back? We can take some cars.
We can go to
and
the
we can-
streets today.
We gonna hot some water and put him in
Today.
a pot.
There's just some interesting thing what some people
Right
have
after
to
you
say.
gave us your take. Yes.
I will. Don't
Let's
worry.
go to those one in the street. Oh my,
We here
oh
at
boy.
Justice Beauty Salon is on Hatfield Street. Who is more complicated, male or female, men or women? We're asking that question, who is more harder to deal with if you want to break it down, right? Men or women. So in this beautiful salon and they'll show you around, you can come here and get your hair done, your nails and all these kind of things. Beautify yourself, you know, set up your little, get your, where's guys thing, pedicure and manicure and things and stuff, right? And we're here, who are we speaking with right now?
Tanisha.
Nisha, I want to ask you the very simple question. Who is more complicated, men or women?
I think women do. Because we stress them men out sometimes. We say we want something and when it think come we don't want it. So
Why is that though? Why is that? Why you think that does happen?
because I stress me man out.
And you know it very well, but you can't help it.
No. Cause it's we.
It be something like deliberate, or it's just that mentally how you wired, you just decide to like you're not sure.
No, I don't think it's something mentally. We just moody man. Depends on what moody catch we. There's how we deal with the situation. So we were located behind GT&T. That's on Hatfield Street, right opposite not too far from Conway's taxi service and Splashman's office, sorry.
Me, you know, man.
Men, no, I would say women like way more complicated than no, because they need a lot of attention, time, and these things that men ain't really got time for these days because we be working and so. I don't think that they're more simple either, but it's just that in terms of like meeting with their needs right now in this time, they're gonna say that we more difficult. I say women from the start.
Women more complicated.
Why is that so?
Well, the hard one is done. Women are always complicated, buddy.
More than men.
All the time, buddy. You can't please them nothing, not nobody. The difficult body. You can't go buy nothing and carry them to your wife. So I like it and she still question you. The logic body. You know what going on.
Who you think more complicated, men or women?
That is what kind of chauvinist you come asking me. Everybody know women are the most complicated creatures on earth.
Yeah, but everybody's set up without giving reason.
Yeah, but they just don't want you yet, the one yet, the don't want you yet, the one you, the one you come home, the one you go, the one you don't come back home, the one you come back home. Why they don't make up the mind?
But they just say the same thing about men. They just say men is the one that don't know what they want because they get a woman, marry them, and love them, gone out again.
Women more complicated than men, buddy. Look, watch. When you get ready for go out, you bathe. You understand? You brush your teeth, you put on your clothes, you press your clothes, wherever. And you gone out, you save. Look how much thing they gotta do. Their nail got ready, their hair got ready, their teeth got ready, their nose here, their eyebrow, their outfit got match, the bar got match, the belt got match, the earring got match, the toenail polish. It's complication, buddy. I just want to tell you, the more complicated. You understand? Women, I just want y'all know, y'all can't look better than y'all look, you know. The nicest time is when y'all wake up in the morning, because wherever you see in the mirror, there's you.
I think women.
And you get any reason to give for that?
I can't understand them, buddy. It's just gotta shut up and accept what's going on. Not in a negative connotation, but it don't make sense to argue with a woman. She mood is changed.
shipping is changing, you just ride the wave. There's no marriages work. She said the shell and you just ride with it.
Is that undisputed? Because the women saying the same thing. Is it undisputed in your mind, women are not men?
All I know is that if the roles was reversed, we won't get so much arguments and undergoing and everything in this world. Well, men, for me, to my understand, what we gotta do, we gotta do, regardless of the outcome. So we don't complain. And we don't really knock. And which they do, we are men who do that, but I don't really categorize them as the men that lead in society.
I would say, throughout my experience, women is very complicated, yeah, but men could be difficult at times too. No, sometimes women is lead on their own understanding, no matter how you tell who you guys forgive them, them is make their own choice and decision. Simon.
Men, they always complicated. They always complain about this and so many complain about everything. I know my own is not complicated.
You own?
Yes.
Good. Well, we didn't ask you about you own. You say that?
I think women are more complicated. We always have a lot of, things to say. We always want more. More we get, more we want. That is, women, we show that. That's why we say we're more complicated because we always needy. Women is very, very needy than men. Men are not so needy like women. And next, women are like the weather. They're always changing their mind. That's women.
In my honest opinion, men. A lot of reasons, and it don't make no sense. I say it now because we're not gonna finish. It's gonna be too much. Let's go on and on and on and on. Men are hard to please in the whole. Like literally hard to please. Seriously. Yeah, in simple and y'all do require a lot.
I don't think any one of them complicated.
Well, I is a woman, so it will be vice versa. I say the men. God will never satisfy. They always looking around and the eyes always about and the mind always thinking. Well, now by I could sample the other thing there now. The white guys cook up, so there's one other thing. So I said a little complicated. A woman might more be stable or be settled. So men, to me.
I would say women. Most times you find women more complicated because, for instance, well, I ain't gonna take myself, but I know people were complicated like she.
Okay, like
The same sister. She is think beyond about people. She sit down just her and decide, well, how he seeing she. And it's not so, but it's just your mind. You can't please women all the time.
In my view, it's based on the situation. Because they're both complicated, but it's based on the situation. Simply because of expectations that they have of you. That breeds complication.
Yeah, you don't know women. Women more complicated.
In what way?
Wait a minute. Women right now, these judges don't get all they got culture with themselves. The first thing, all they want nails and them nonsense, you understand me? They forget the real beauty within the whole self. You understand me? So the pressure in we. You understand me?
So don't make them more harder to deal with that.
Yeah, because as a man, you're working for a smart sap, you really can't deal with them girls. You understand me? You gotta get a proper sap if you want to deal with Josh. Don't do it. Because all them got a culture about themselves. Nails done, hair done, everything big.
Ain't no black English. Ain't no black English. No English. We don't speak English. We know English.
No, it's a debatable topic for me because it's all about your upbringing. You understand? And I would no. Listen, right? In everything, cause I like it's like you might be people might say, "Oh, school Jumbie is a difficult part for the just give you a synopsis, right?" But then the same person who might say difficult may you get along. So it's all at the level that you're at. You see, like I said to you, right? Remember now, Man are made to conquer, we are aggressive, right? Now, like for me, like I say, it's all about how you start out coming around. Cause any woman like a deal. So it's all about you bringing in your culture.
What? Men is more complicated than women. Because it's the truth. Men is very difficult to handle. Knows men. You know what's men? Men's the worst thing on the face of the earth. Yeah. Yeah, man's make you feel nice and so on. Right? Also, woman too. Woman, vice versa. Woman is making men make you feel nice too. Also, men is the same thing. So, when men like, women like too.
The thing with man and women is that it's both parties complicated. You know what I mean? You might find a good woman, you understand, and you try your best to work with her. Next thing you see, she cheat on you or something. The whole world right now, there's no fair woman right now. I think it's women because women them they don't know what we're looking for. Women complicated because in a way where the women them is satisfied with one man. These women now they want more than one man. They figure that one man salary can't work for them. So they figure they gotta forget Tom, Harry, and whatever. So this is what it is. This is what we living with every day. You understand? I got a woman where I don't cheat. I faithful as work hard and go home. And all she's do to me is be unfaithful. You understand?
Why I said men is different because I look, for instance, me, I'm a hardworking woman. I'm my own businesswoman, and my partner, he difficult. Like the provider, wherever I trying to make ends meet, it's very difficult.
Asking who I'm talking to?
Peggy. Well, this is my small business. I operate here. It's a salon slash where you could come and have something to drink or a little snack to snack on.
While you do your
Pedicure, your hair.
location.
I'm at Merriman's Mall between North Road and Church Street.
So they gotta come and ask a Peggy.
Yes.
Now the question we're asking is who you think more complicated, men or women?
Well, I think I would go like 50-50. I won't like put it on one person because sometimes when you think about it, we could be complicated too sometimes as women, and also the men could be complicated too. But I think men. I think the men are complicated to deal with because number one, what must I say? They don't have patience. The patience is not that much as a woman would, would sit and wait, or she would understand if you come and say, well, man, babes, things didn't go how I expected to go today. Okay, we will try to understand as women. But if a woman comes to a man and say, well, babes, I know you gave me a little something yesterday, but I shared a little so much I gotta get today. You mean what? I don't give you money yesterday. You gotta get more again for do what? You want to know for do what? Whereby if he come as a man to us as women, we can understand. We can never ask what happened, what make, So I think men are more complicated to deal with.
Yes, all right. Well,
I've been listening.
Chris,
full at the top now.
That's a lot of comments, Chris. There's a lot of comments.
My belly full
ladies,
at the top now.
you heard it. Even ladies, kind of balanced to some extent.
What?
I don't know. Most people said though.
First and foremost, my mother is on the live.
Oh Lord.
Right? Mrs. Gopaul is 76 years old. And she's saying no one is perfect. Men and women can both be very complicated at times. Yeah, so much for you, me father.
Stanley Jones is on the internet, and Stanley Jones is saying women by a mile.
Preach it, brother.
Men, if you want to live happy, just agree with everything, and you never be right. Experience teaches knowledge. Some of my friends say I'm stupid, but me happy.
I like Kunchi, man.
Jarrell as well on the live and commented a little earlier. What Kunchi said?
Kunchi said women, but he can't do without them.
Chetram saying women in general don't give men a chance to communicate. right? So
Man, I said woman is stressed. But I can't do what I can't do without them. He put it separate. Bay boss, who's Bay boss? Bay boss.
I want some of y'all with your mouth. I want some of y'all with your mouth call in and talk. Let me hear you. The number is 622-2485.
Melinda said, naturally, women are overthinkers, which leads to unnecessary complications. Coming from a woman.
Coming from a woman, right? And
Patty, good night. Patty Prasad. She's saying good night, positive vibes.
Please share the life.
Yeah.
Share the life.
So,
share the life.
what would a woman overthink about?
We create fake scenarios in our mind.
I wonder if he's
For what reason?
I wonder if he's cheating.
So we can practice how to overreact.
Good one.
All right. So give me an example of a fake scenario you'd create.
A fake scenario, it would be you came home one day, you caught your boyfriend or your husband cheating, and you decide what you want to do in that situation. If you want to scream, if you would want to walk away.
Hypothetically come and catch him.
Yes.
You'll actually catch him. You're thinking in your mind, if you come and catch me.
Yes.
Holy crap.
How I would react in that.
A lot of people were afraid when we go out in the street to take the pic, but they wanted to come in. And I got someone said to me that, listen, I want to be realistic about this thing, right? We are none of us, we're not complicated. We are just human beings. He said, but however, women tip the scale a little bit, right? Because he said that women, they got a lot of emotions that just be like a hurricane and a tornado going around them and
You
so
don't
on.
think it'll go through the minds of men? We're going on with the women during the day, just like how it's go through women mind. Yeah, mothers just be busy walking like. The
master listen. The master.
I know she don't take 5 minutes a piece. She take 3.
That's a man
what
that
do
has
with the
nothing
two?
to do. He's not busy enough if he's wondering.
I mean, my partner is definitely busy most times, and he always says women are complicated. Women are stressful.
Women are stressful.
That doesn't mean I'm
so you switch
stressful.
out.
That doesn't mean I'm stressful.
No, the individual,
individual.
you can't point that individually. It's a general thing.
Yeah.
The reason I'm pointing my finger is because the young lady made a statement earlier. So I want to know if she switched her statement.
Not quite. She just, well, let me tell you.
She thought what she said, she didn't like it.
She said she's not switching.
I'm not switching.
So Ola, like you switch side.
No. I want to tell you what the man tell me, right?
I listening.
The man said that the women at, the decision sometimes, you don't know exactly what they really, because they would say, they want a man, they want to spend quality time with a man. That's raw about it. You're not spending enough time with me. And the man, when the man go out, if the man storm, you stay home, you're lazy, you're not going to work and things like that, right? You're not going to work. It's what kind of blank screen you got down there, yeah?
So you think that's complicated? Complication is a man wanting commitment, but still spreading his royal oats around tongue. That's complicated.
You just hear complication.
That is complicated.
Thanks, Charles. We didn't have enough salad. We had
that is complication, and
thanks for the greenery.
So are you hinting that women do not know what they want?
I told you that this is what the man said to me. The man said, when you do stay home, they say lazy, and you don't get one space, and then they say you don't spend enough quality time with them, and so on. And if you go to the road and so on, they tell you, you gotta go work. It's like somebody.
Hello, answer. Let me go on. One.
Good night. You're on the air.
Excuse me. And to your panel there, the beautiful young ladies that are vying for the...
It's just our guest. Panel.
Huh?
Our guest.
Yeah. Okay, your guest. The thing is, both men and women are equally complicated. The thing, so for us to judge that, you have to have, a an audience and voting and all these things to really find out if, who's a winner. There's no winner or loser in this game. A man and a woman, when the man loses? When the man goes down to the cemetery, then he loses. Because all his life, there will be some amount of disagreement, with the man and the woman. So the man will go down to his grave, trying to convince his wife that he is always right. I don't think in every case the man is right.
Sir, aren't we very simple creatures? Sir, for instance, when we go out, we don't have to then all these complications and go through all this process. We throw our clothes and we hit the road. But the women.
Yeah, sir, can I ask you a question?
Yes, go ahead.
Are you married?
Well, I've been married for 30 years and over. And,
okay, she's still around?
I try to keep my mouth closed as much as possible.
So you happy?
Yes, I try to make myself happy because...
You try to make yourself happy? 30 years and you ain't giving a lady no credit? Shame on you.
It's called The Art of Dealing with Women. I wrote a book on that. I don't know if you
why we got dealing with women? Simply saying the question that they
Sir, you're saying you wrote a book on how to deal with women?
Steve Harvey.
They are, yeah.
Is to listen.
No, but how can you study?
Master, listen.
Hold on, man. How can you study a book from Steve Harvey when Steve Harvey can live?
No, I say he likes Steve Harvey.
Oh, he likes Steve Harvey?
I like Steve Harvey, but I've been hearing a lot of things, that makes him look bad.
Mr. Boom.
That's life,
No, but I'm saying...
You have $400 million in your pocket and walking around with it. You understand?
I'm Mr. Boom.
I can complicate you. You understand? So, you know what I mean? Steve Harvey is happy, I think.
Me got question for you, sir. Me not got question for Steve Harvey. Me got question for you that write book.
What is your question?
Me question is, if you write book, how you stay quiet? It means you don't understand the woman.
What am I telling you?
So the whole book is one page. Stay quiet.
There's a joke, right? Not me joke, but I'll tell the joke because I heard the joke. A man that went to heaven, right? And he was so good that they give you a choice if you want to go back to earth, live a little bit more, come back down, and then he get a right to ask 2 questions and so, and one request of God as he got down back to earth, and he requests a highway to heaven. And God said, no way, man. Let me show you something. I should have tell you they get a limit to this thing here. So, can't get no highway to heaven. Everybody go want to ride up to heaven and come and go. No. Heaven is a sacred place. You can't just... He said, give me another request. The man said, I just want God. You teach women how to understand women. Here, God, how much lane you want for the highway? Right? Yes, wow. Build a highway. You prefer build a highway, right? How much lane you want for the highway? Yeah, well, they always say things like that, right? They say women are so complicated, and I've heard it. And to tell you the truth, if I am to lean on any side, I would say women as well. Right?
Opara. I gotta read Opara. Hold on. I gotta read
so
Opara.
Are you finished, my friend, or you're gonna call back?
No, actually, I was more interested with the 2 young ladies there to find out exactly how much it costs to go to see the pageant, because I like that kind of thing, pageant, and
Yes, Miss Universe.
Okay, so is there a location and a cost for tickets?
Yeah, the location is the Marriott.
At the Marriott.
Correct.
Well, I'm learning.
You said that several times.
Well, me ignorant, me I learn.
And yes.
So it's at the Marriott when?
Yes.
And how much is it to go into the pageant, or is it free?
No, there's a fee attached to it. So the session ceremony, it starts at $33 US dollars, that is, and the coronation ceremony.
We now work for US dollars. Let us start sharing the money. The cash grant is $5,000.
Sorry. Yeah.
You might, the conversion might be a little problem with us, you know.
Okay, so let me convert it. So it's approximately like $7,000.
7,000,
Yeah.
about $7,000.
And the coronation ceremony.
Calculate it in US because
No, hold on. There's only one part you're paying 7,000 for here. They got the next part.
Yes.
So the coronation ceremony is at Marriott also on the 26th of July, and that starts at approximately $19,000 to $20,000 GYD.
Right.
19 to 20 to go in.
Yes.
Right. So 7,000 for one part.
And that is giving you dinner at the Marriott too, or just a bottle of water?
I am not sure in that part. Actually,
They promised to come back on the program, and so
we'll give you more information.
More information. But I want to tell you something.
He's going to have
to
the time of his
showcase.
life.
Let me tell you this: to showcase our very most beautiful women, and one place,
intelligent as well.
Intelligent women that will be ambassadors of Guyana, representing Guyana. I could pay the money. Right?
You could afford it, but you could.
It's not affordability; it's respect.
Do it for the Guyanese.
Yes, that's right.
Yes,
that's right.
Yeah,
I pay all the money and I go in boat.
No, he changed nicely.
Yeah.
He's ready to go. All right.
Yes, I remember. I went. You know, they said the 26th, right? That's around PD.
You mark your calendar.
The man making sure you check his
And I'm vying for the young lady there. What's her name again?
Which?
The one in the green, if I'm
Ah!
the right.
Oh, well, hi. This is Ashley Cameron, and I am representing Miss New Amsterdam. My platform is mental health and women empowerment, and you know.
So my people like you safe.
I'm happy you're advocating for me because you know what I'm trying to do. I'm pushing for a mental health day within the work days, one day every month.
No, it should be one day a week.
You know,
we need a second Saturday.
One day within the month for every month for workers, you know, at least in the public sector, to get a mental health day. You see, you hear me?
Yeah, you can hear me.
To get a mental health day.
Yeah.
So, cheer for me.
You plan to do that?
Well, I'm starting with my workplace. I can't spread myself too thin, but I'm going to start with my workplace. If I can accomplish getting one mental health day every month at the Guyana Revenue Authority, then I've accomplished a lot.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Okay, my dear.
Thank you.
Okay. So well, everybody got a choice, and they're gonna get a lot of people that gonna have to choose you as well.
Yes.
So that is really good. That is the kind of thing that makes it competitive, and you know, we'll get the best representative going forward. I know that, but you have a choice.
No.
No.
I didn't hear much of her. So
All right, so
something about herself.
I got a comment from Oparo.
She had said something.
So I got Oparo.
Oparo call, man. Oparo
call in. Oparo
I
saying,
like Oparo opinions and so on. Oparo, call in.
I'm gonna try and read it how Oparo would say it. You know,
Yeah.
is it even God that created the heavens and the earth is still trying to understand the women. So who is man to comprehend the woman?
Oh Lord. So big boss, are you true?
Yes, boss. You know, but if you have complimentary and you want to share it, you know,
They chop down the tree.
collect one.
All right, good.
The compliment tree get chopped down.
The sapling low right now. Yeah,
The sapling low. Well, they're gonna consider you, man. I'm sure. They're gonna consider you.
You can
Right?
mark the date.
Right.
Thanks for calling. Feel free to call again if you get
Yeah,
another
man.
point, right?
Well, you know, if I can get through because the lines seem to be busy, but nobody on the line. I don't know what happened.
No, I don't looking at the phone all the time. We get it on silent, so people call and I barely recognize you calling there just now. All right.
Good, thanks.
Yes.
Yes, so Robin Lindo saying, imagine you walk backwards to go in the house and when you turn the Jumbie in the chair. Yo, I hope you got a girl over there checking your comments, bro. Hey.
That's insane.
Yes.
It's me getting that. Right?
It's not you. The man attack when he jump in your house.
Yes, so we're back on our topic again. And what Kunshi had to say, you find Kunshi comment.
Kunshi, call, man. Call. I'm trying to find this thing for this. You all it? This is a whole universe I got to type in here. Wait.
Carol is saying.
That is my mother.
Okay.
God created,
again, God created women because He knows that men could not live without a woman. They are the vessel of the world.
I love that comment.
Nobody disputing that and so on. I don't think so. But men believe that women are a little complicated.
She's the best woman on the
planet. And they got a lot of women. The man in the street that I had done that today sums it up. Because they had mixed views. I don't think we could ever
I can sum it up for you just now. Hold on. You ready for you yet? Wait. Hold on.
So, continue to give us those calls. We are going to continue to check out some of these comments. Somebody said, really? I will let my mom respond to you.
That's Denise.
She
was responding to Oparo.
Oparo thing.
Oparo's comment. What? When she says blackout? How blackout by you now, foreign?
Which part of foreign is there?
We the Antigua?
It's burial either in the middle of
you're talking about we TV. It's Charles give you the simulation of blackout. Don't even know. We got light, we got ship with current around with the alby. 17 generator for backup. With paint, good paint.
So
I was saying
I
was saying these women can't make up their mind. You like me? Go we got to get this for the house. We gotta get stove, we gotta get fridge. The sink we got the straining thing on it damaged. We gotta get a new sink. Why we can't change the thing that is just straight? No, they ain't good. We gotta get a whole new sink. But it's just the straining thing. No, we gotta get a new sink. We ain't do the old one.
Well, that is saying that a woman want her way with one new thing and things like that. What was complicated about
what's
that?
Best for
Alright, hold on. Here is the complicated part. You're going to get one and you bring, this is not the color one. This is not the size, this is not the pattern, this is not the type. Go back and call me when you reach there. Alright.
Or how about
why didn't you ask these questions before?
See, you're being complicated because you didn't ask the questions before. How about you just give me the money and I go buy my thing myself? No, you come and buy. You come and lift it, but just give me the money. And
I tell you something. You got some women like staying at home and you go along and this is why you want you go and get them, right? Apart from that, all right. Forget about the sink. We got the fridge, but we gotta get a new fridge. Why? Why we can't fix this one? This one working, right? Sometimes the tray crack. Sometimes it's just something that could need fixing.
We like nice things.
It's about upgrading.
Yeah.
Upgrading.
Yeah.
And who bringing in this upgrade?
The man of the house, of course.
And when the man go out for bringing the upgrade, we the salam. Why you know me yet? One salary can't bring in upgrade. I gotta do a 9 to 5 and then I still gotta go from 6 to 10 and do something else and make sure your fridge meet your upgrade reaching the house. And when the fridge reaching the house, is a friend, a sister, somebody going with the other one, and the man just sit down.
But you're happy, right? But you're happy.
Yeah, you should find joy and bring home that new food.
Oh hell no, we ain't happy.
You're happy?
No, we
men are not happy.
No, we pretend.
So
that you can be quiet. We pretend so you can be quiet.
That's being complicated. If you're gonna pretend so you can make me happy, that's being complicated. You need to express yourself.
You know when
express yourself. Tell me you like old fridge. We
did that and you don't listen.
Don't tell me you like no old fridge. You keep that to yourself.
See?
No.
There you go.
No.
Why the screen go dark again? So you want to see a man happy? Give you a remote, put it in front of TV. Give some for drink, give some for eat, and left you alone.
Okay.
Oh my
God.
And
when the night come,
not happy.
And when the night come, the place get cold.
Hug you up and fix up your sheet.
It's simple. That's not rocket science.
And that is men.
That's simple.
That's it. Feedy, fix your sheet, and left you alone.
And he can still cheat.
And let you know,
Yeah.
he can't cheat if he tank always empty.
You think so?
I know, sir.
You think
empty tank before he go out, empty when he come home. Whilst he coming home and he get the idea for going to do something, you know he gotta do something when he coming home. We getting it from.
Yeah, it's like I would always say
keep
sometimes.
it busy.
I would always say
I'll keep
sometimes.
our comments to myself.
A woman
say what you gotta
is
say.
married a man and want a wife. Yeah, because when you married a man and he be a man, you want to even listen to you, obey you, and you don't say the word, excuse me, obey, but you just want to obey you. You know, everything, a lot of things what men do. A comedian once said, men just get some big fancy car. Why? Because women like fancy car. It's not that
very true.
It's not that he want a fancy car.
I heard that before.
You know, and we do a lot of things, and we work hard, and we go through a lot because of a woman.
You know what I can't understand? Why men don't wear female cologne? Why women don't wear men cologne?
Who said they don't do that?
Because
one is perfume, one is cologne.
Right. So men does actually wear cologne to attract women. So if women like it so bad, why they don't just wear it?
We have perfume to attract you guys.
No, but if we put on too much of perfume and so, like you're going out and catch a thing, when you don't put it on,
why can't you wait for go out?
When you don't put it on, you smell like a bunya.
Yeah. What happened, man? It's so bad you there, we can't buy a cologne.
Oh my gosh.
You going somewhere special without me?
Yes, you should know very well. They know very well.
Bye. I got a story, I can't even tell it. Denny is calling. I walk downstairs, dress up for go and do radio, and then my wife send me back upstairs.
Really?
You don't come out the house looking like that and smelling like that. Go back upstairs.
What's something wrong with that? She looking
out. She looking out for me.
She looking out for you.
She looking out for me.
Yeah, she looking out for you.
She looking out for she.
No, well, you are a representative of her, so when you go out there...
Oh, look how you just grab these things and swing them.
I am, actually. When you go out there, you represent her and yourself.
Yeah, please call
so you have to look your best, you have to put your best.
622-2485. 622-2485.
I was looking too damn good.
Your wife would
was
know
it for yourself, though?
It was for work, champ. And so my work is on social media. You can see me.
But we can't smell you. So are you wearing cologne?
I want to smell good.
And she wants him to smell good as well.
You ever go anywhere without?
No, I guess never.
Alright then. So suppose you wipe
it happened to me today, right? It happened to me today. When I go to do the man in the street and so on, and I approach some men to give a comment, the men make the comment and so on, right? Well, most of the people run away anyway. I don't know why Guyanese people frighten cameras so bad.
Because they believe we can do them something stupid and make them look stupid.
Yeah, a lot of people did that in the past. Like these people that go and ask people questions.
Because you target people in
academic questions. And when you answer wrong answer, you look stupid.
And
we don't go out there, people have positive vibes. We going out and have an opinion and have fun. We don't embarrass nobody. I hate that thing when you go and ask somebody a question they can't answer. Not everybody know the answer to that question, and they could be more brilliant than you are. But it's just that they don't know that particular question or riddle or whatever.
You be having a hard day already.
I don't ever do it.
This somewhere else.
And you
I'm going to ask you, is the color the red light? And you say stop.
And the big laugh. And they laugh at you. So a lot of people run from the camera. So kudos to those people who comment, who brave enough to come on camera. We're going to be coming around to you to do positive vibes. This program is all about positivity, right? We are combating, we are fighting against the negativity that is always spread on social media.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a platform that one of the girls can take up. The social media has become so rotten, and you know, it's really bad.
Everything negative gets views.
Growing up, and yes, it gets followers and so on.
Yeah.
But a positive program such as this one, you know, we talk about our social ills, we talk about current affairs and things that happen to mend our society in our own little way. That's the purpose of this program. We want to do totally different from what is normal on social media. And even this simple topic, we get to understand each other as gender a little better.
Yeah.
Because if you check it out, yes, we're pitching accusations on each other, but it's fun with it, right? Because we are, I was telling you, I went out to the camera, and when I go to the men answer right away. When I go to the women, oh gosh, wait, I gotta fix my hair, I gotta fix the thing. Oh, you gonna check me out like this? I don't want to. And that to me is complications.
I think so.
Well, you see, he used to fix it here too when he had.
What happened?
He don't have.
How that happened?
He don't have to fix
He
it.
decided to shave it.
So
I mean, we're asking how it happened. Woman.
It is less complication, right? You don't have to.
The man got a hairstyle now, not
women
a hairstyle.
Women and doing all kind of
women that don't have children yet. This is why
it
it is important to rub with your head.
Carry ballet too, you look beautiful in a ballet.
No, listen, I'm channeling Samson. My strength is in my hair. You're not gonna get me to cut right here.
Boy. If you only you must try a kind of cap that put this ballet cap on and stuff. You see how beautiful you look.
I love the hair.
Lovely.
I love the hair.
You see?
Right? It's just because you don't want to try on a wig.
Because then we more complicated.
No, you just don't want to try a wig.
He wants us to look like him. But it's okay. You're not alone.
Yeah, they got other people, just not us. This is why, ladies and gentlemen, if you have children, you sit down and make sure you wrong your baby head. Don't put it flat for lie down on the pillow all the time.
Don't follow the stairs.
No, once the back of me head, me want to put me for lie down one place long. Mommy, I know you're down the life. I'm sorry, but you do it for children. All the back of me head flat. No, damn.
There's surgery for that.
Oh, God.
Surgery? Anybody say I don't like the shape? Flat is a shape. Flat is a shape. Me want nothing that God or my mother give me. Mother give me it flat, take it. Me and mine.
Well, somebody is asking us, giving me a topic actually, is Robin. What's your take on marriage, and what advice would you give to those considering, right? Either finds a wife, finds a good thing.
Amen.
Does that still stand? He's asked the question, does that still stand?
I can tell you
That's
this,
a serious question.
That's a good question.
Yeah, I can tell you this. Don't tell my wife. Women are beautiful before they get a ring by. You see when a ring up on the finger? Oh, Lord.
Excuse me,
I like them.
What time girls look at you by?
You married? You got it? Did the ring on your finger yet? No, right? So when the ring, alright, when the ring go on, you can see all this change.
Never.
Do you think we get more attached?
Remember, I do this for me. I'm not doing this for him. So
there you go. You see story? That is the answer. I'm doing this for me, not for him or us. Right? No, not us. I'm not us in this. I'm doing this for me. You heard it.
Yeah, something.
Right? I'm doing this for me. So at the end of the day, it's about my happiness.
No.
Right?
It's not about my happiness. It's about our happiness. Remember, too, I am a representative.
Yeah, you will
of my partner.
You will be happy whether you like it or not. Sit there and look happy.
All right, just in case.
I'm telling you, when the ring on the finger, all women just get different. Before the ring, everything that a man could possibly want and need, let us be. When the ring on the finger there,
but what do you think changes?
Everything.
I got you already. You're done. Wow. It's like you're fishing.
Ownership.
You're fishing. I will make.
Yeah, once you got it, so you in a car now, we can take you for granted. When you want something, hey, come out your car now, we need you to do XYZ thing, it done, go back in your car. Once you could do that, we good. And when you do that,
I ain't encouraging though.
When you do that, you forget why you're taking in the first place.
No, I'm not going to encourage that. I'm going to stay the way I am. There's no
changing. I truly believe that
according to old people, I hear better cock than you grow.
Listen, I truly believe that we were created to have different personalities, different purpose, right? And different roles, so to speak. So us men, and then you get the women. But what happened? Women been fighting for the entire life for equal rights as men, and so on. And that is.
And we should give it to them.
Listen to me very carefully. I had people who told me already that if they get a basketball team, right, and you put the men with the women to play, right, it's an advantage if you put 100 meter, you put all the men and women that's why we put them separate, right? Because they are not equal. Because it's going to be advantage if you put them to run against the men or play cricket against the men, right? They must know their role. Women's strength is love, tender, loving care.
You mean the mouth?
And thing and so. Yeah, this is the strength, right? Men are aggressive and territorial and things like that. So we got different roles. And if you understand our roles, we are the aggressive, strong, strength thing. If they got a big stone to fetch in the yard, we go and fetch it and so on. Women sometimes try to play the role of a man.
We just fetch stones all day, every day, and it's more than one.
So maybe neither of us are complicated. We just don't understand.
That is what I gather from the comments.
That's not how I heard from you earlier.
I mean, the conversation led us here, so.
That's not what I heard from you earlier. But I'll tell you this.
This one is so Denny said. Her husband said that her husband said that God made Adam and rested. Then he made Eve and didn't rest since.
God nor Adam.
This is Denise saying that, right?
I want you to call. Marita Prasad, she's all the way out in the Netherlands right now. It should be, what, about 3-4 in the morning in the Netherlands. And she's logged on.
Thank you for staying tuned.
Hey, Marita, what's up?
Odessa Wales, thank you for staying tuned, babe. Remember that, first of all, we'd like to remind you guys that we are talking about this gender thing, and we always get into different topic with gender. We love each other. We can't do without, we can't do without each other.
Exactly.
We cannot do without each other. Live without each other.
On the screen, somebody's calling
you.
I like Denny's. I like Jumbie answer Denny's. Hold on, Denny's.
Yeah.
Go for so.
Good night, sweetheart. Hello. Shucks.
It's not on speaker.
No, you didn't even put her on speaker.
Yes, it's me and the square itself, a flat head, back head.
We always enjoy your comments.
You enjoy my comments?
Yes, Eve and Steve.
Whichever way they go.
The story here with this complication and complicated and who complicated more than who, I just don't get it. What I got is that in a relationship, you will always have one person not happy for some reason or other, and the other one having a good day, the other one having a bad day. Then sometimes it's the reverse. But I mean, you have to understand each other. You get to the source of the issue and you sort it out, right? Don't do like Chris. Go to rearrange the kitchen, get the kitchen in good order, and then go to the pool hall and then tell the wife, it's taking me long to find the right kitchen, the right sink.
You heard?
I did not go to the pool hall.
I don't there's no fighting.
I didn't go there.
You go to the pool
I went to the rum shop.
It's the difference. You went to the rum shop.
You went to the rum shop.
I ain't gonna lie.
Same difference, the rum shop get pool hall. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true. The rum shop got a pool,
No.
so.
I wasn't playing the pools. I was watching it.
Okay.
Thank you. Rosanna as well calling you. Calling Chris at the same time. Rosa, I can't call Rosa. Is that it? For now.
Yes, that's it for me, y'all.
Okay.
Bye.
Yes. Class teacher Roseanne. How are you doing?
Who am I on to?
Oh!
So that might actually be a call for me. Miss Simon, good evening. This is Chris. I'm on a podcast.
All right. Chetram, meantime, Chetram.
Hi.
Chetram is saying that women are complicated. Reason why decision making is all about her needs, especially about what she wants to eat and wear. He has more. Right? A romantic partner may enjoy seeing her in a tank top, but she might prefer to wear a sweater. She is incredibly bold
Okay.
with what she wants to and doesn't exactly welcome the opinion of other, particularly those particularly, where am I got it mixed up, yeah. Those she's closest to, like a spouse or a family member. This makes her come across as controlling, but it all stems from self-reliance. You see?
It's who epistle you're reading?
Tetram. And this is summarize a lot here as we speak, you know? And that's why I'm saying that most of the views and opinions we're getting, it could go both ways sometimes. We're all human beings. And
but some human beings don't like to see other human beings sitting down and, you know, watching TV or doing nothing.
But I tell you, they had a lot of women that admitted, tipping the scale, like I said a little earlier, in my view.
With the scale,
women, right? Because men are basically, you know what men would do? Men would work, come home, get a good wife, get something to eat, and you know, have some fun and spend a little time with the wife and so on. You go out on the road and you line with the boys and things like that after working hard, you know, them boys gather around. You might go and play little sports and things like that, right? But ask me, what the agenda of this woman really is. It's all over the place. And it creating, it's days where, you know,
scenarios.
Yes,
they
got a storm that's there, and next thing you know, you're not spending enough time at home. Next thing you know, you're spending too much time at home. Next thing you know, you're eating their food, and next thing you know, you're buying enough. You don't buy special food. You're not buying gifts and give me. And when you're buying the gifts and so on, you're not paying the bills.
Damned if you don't.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, son, if you buy the gifts, you're not paying the bills. Do everything all at once, then pay the bills, buy the gifts, take me out. You going out?
Y'all know y'all ridiculous.
You're in for trouble.
Y'all know y'all ridiculous. I tell you, right?
We expect a lot.
Yeah, they got that particular fruit that has got in relationship steady. You never hear it? It's downs. Yeah, so I got ups and downs. Ups and downs. It's bare downs.
Well, you know, we don't like to take anything too long. I want to say a special shout out to the people who support the program, Mr. Chris. We want to say a special thanks to you. And here, you can give us suggestions as to what topic we can raise next.
Message us.
Our next topic that we're thinking about and is subject to changes. We want to know about the stigma attached to stepmothers and what can change that stigma.
What about stepfathers?
Exactly.
That's a beautiful.
But no,
step parents.
do you hear that? Not step. Sorry, not stepmother-in-laws.
A
Sorry.
stepmother-in-law?
No, sorry. I said stepfather, stepmother.
I don't mind having a stepmother-in-law.
No, I'm talking mother-in-laws.
I don't mind having a stepmother-in-law.
No, but mother-in-laws. They got a stigma attached to mother-in-laws. And we want
murder-in-laws, you mean?
You see? Right? They got people say monster-in-law,
murder-in-law,
all kind of thing. But why is that stigma? And what can mother-in-law do?
Because you're
to
never
change
good enough
that
for their
stigma?
baby.
That's the next topic.
There's
Tonight we want to conclude by saying the main message we get out here.
Before we wrap it up, because we got 2 minutes or 3 minutes there. Before we conclude,
I'm in the sponsor list.
What is Mr. Mugbai?
Yeah, it's Usam. Before you wrap up,
I forgot what I was going to say.
Well, I want to say thanks to Payless Variety Stores. And right now, you know, we got a lot of people that get the vouchers and them things. And Payless got the stationaries. And
definitely one of the places you have to go.
Because the purpose of that grant is to buy what? School
School supplies, that's
School
right.
supplies.
And Payless is one of the places that you'll get it
That's
most
right.
reasonable.
So make
You'll
sure
get
that-
more stuff for your money.
And when you go in your shop there's a promotion and you could win something as well.
Yes,
So-
wonderful. Wonderful.
Right?
So
Make
go,
sure you use the money
go
for real
support,
purpose.
go support the people at Payless.
The
and
stores are all around.
get value for your money, and also stand a chance of winning prizes.
Charles Street, Puerto Rico, 28
Freedom
Stelling
Hope.
Road, Freedom Hope, 42 Wellington Street, Georgetown, 14 Strand and Pitt Street, New Amsterdam, 62 Public Road, Quarantine, Rosalton Quarantine. So
So
all
there's
those
a
are
Payless
conveniently
near you.
located.
There's a
you can-
Payless near you.
Roy's Pharmacy in Border Market. Get all your pharmaceutical needs.
I
And
remember what the guy gonna say.
now you remember. Full
Yes.
Max make you remember.
Buy. I gotta get another bottle. Me bottle done.
Roy, we gotta get full Max from Roy's
I gotta get full mark there, right?
It's a men tonic, I think I know.
No. It's for men or women.
Oh yeah, it's true.
It's for males or females.
Somehow
Erectile
men.
dysfunction.
It's not for no dysfunction. No.
It is make your function better.
It's make you erectile.
It's
Same
not for
thing.
dysfunction.
So
It's
you
not
need
for
a boost.
dysfunction.
You
No,
need
no,
a,
no, no.
something like
It's
a booster.
actually a
Everybody
iron
need a
supplement.
boost. Don't you need vitamins and tonics and so on?
No.
Not at this stage. She's about what, 15?
Nothing is wrong with,
See?
nothing is wrong with a little vitamin and tonic, a little
So it's a booster.
Right.
For
You know.
what?
To
For
help him out.
dysfunction?
It's
For
no. It's
No,
basically
it's not. It's just a
iron
better
supplement.
function. This dysfunction for better function.
to keep you going longer? Is that what it is?
No, it just keep you stronger.
To go longer.
Why do we need to go longer? There's another topic I can get. Women is kind of
No. You see, me shame no. If you don't come when I come, you come when I come back.
well, all right. That's a comedian statement.
That is being selfish.
I don't care what kind of fish who
So
sell.
Roy Pharmacies in Border Market, stall 33 and 65, and Border Market, they're a well-known name, right? You could get OTCs, you could get prescription, and
Usain Bolt ran a race in what, 10 seconds? And you're rowing with me for a minute?
Paul's Importers Distributor, genuine spare parts for your vehicle, champion spark plug, BTS cleaning product, and lubricants, ultra lubricants, Wagner Brakes products, and they're at 70 Garnet Street, Campbellville, in Georgia. You know where Royal Castle is? You go right down before you reach Stone Avenue. They're on the corner right there. Genuine auto spares and tools. Yes.
Quality and service.
Top
at its
quality
best.
spares, the make of model of vehicle, for any make of model of vehicle, batteries, lubricants, cars, etc. Right, and they're located at 106 Smythe Street. You could get them on telephone number 693-1742. Urban Life, yeah. You go down at Giftland Mall there, and of course you get those brand name clothing, fragrance, and accessories and so on, including Perry Ellis and Kenneth Cole and Timberland and all those. Located at the Giftland Mall. And genuine, Gemini cocktails, of course. We have it here. It's always on our program, and this way you take the party with you, right? Take the party everywhere with cocktails on the go. Packages, cocktails available by order, and they have very different types of passion fruits and hurricane and Malibu, sunset, and so on, right?
There's no people who don't
Watermelon
drink
daiquiri.
There's no people who don't drink cocktails.
What they got enough banner? They got sex on the beach and what is the other one?
If you was a female, I'd say yes, please, but no, thank you.
Right? Call us. The number with Gemini Cocktails 657-8411.
Hold on. We gotta say thank you to these people as well. We forgot to stick them in, right?
Maybe
But
you
we're
forget
gonna
that
do it
they're
on.
sticking in all the
We're
time.
gonna do it on Thursday. Pure Aqua. It's natural and refreshing. These guys, they deliver water from Timiri on the East Bank all the way to Montrepose on the East Coast. That's the 5-gallon bottles, and they also have this small bottle now available at a store near you, or they can come and deliver it to your home. So look out for Pure Aqua. Pure Aqua. It's natural and refreshing. I have a number for it, but it's not at my disposal, but we will get it for you on Thursday.
I want to take this opportunity to say a special thanks to all the sponsors, all the patrons, and everybody who attended Nothing to Laugh. The KFC's Nothing to Laugh.
Oh boy, we're still having, we're still getting positive feedback from that show.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
Were you guys at the show?
Yeah, I was not the last one, but the previous one. I couldn't
Okay.
make the last one.
Oh yeah, we had an awesome run.
Yeah.
I am very pleased. I am very, very pleased. I want
Well, thank you. Thank you very
listen,
much.
y'all need to spread the word for me. I can't reach everybody and tell them thanks, but I do appreciate it. You see those people who come out and support, they're doing much more than just coming and see a show.
Yeah.
They are supporting what's happening locally. They give us the encouragement to carry on. Their presence there is telling us, we love you guys doing, we had a good laughter, and we will come again. And it's giving us an opportunity to grow.
You ever think about doing a show regionally around the Caribbean, like a Caribbean tour?
Girl, you don't know my dreams. They're so big. I thought about
You
doing
gotta
one.
wake you up first.
Yeah, the dreams are big, and we want to do so much, but we are restricted, restrained, and a little bit, you know. But we believe we're very optimistic. And we believe that we can do things. And there's one thing about Guyana, we employ out with Trump candidate. As I always tell people that kind of thing. You know, we were in the back burner for a long time. So what we got, a lot of people still to be discovered.
So I got a question. I got a question
and
for you.
we culture, we comedy, everything yet to be discovered.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a question for you on,
Sure.
on that same note. Seeing that you're asking, if we do have plans, you gotta hook up our. Link me up with these people. That we don't-
Yes, I got link.
No, definitely, because we have the material.
Yeah, so I'm thinking you guys
Right.
need a manager who's going to start
Oh,
looking
the
at
God.
When you don't come Miss
No, when it's
Guyana or wherever,
festivals, look at different festivals in different Caribbean countries and start shopping around. Okay, so we have our stage shows that we're very big in Guyana. We would like to come to your country, put
we
on a
hope
stage
that
show,
the
you know?
ambassador or Miss Universe will represent us
For the comedians in Guyana.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
But I really want to generally say thanks to everybody, the people, the cultural center staff, the Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sport, and the minister. There's so many, and our sponsors. You can't list them out, but because I'm afraid to leave out
no, but
some.
we cannot say thank you enough to all of the sponsors that came on board. And
Pepe's food and stalling products.
First and foremost, it is the KFC is nothing to laugh about because
Yes.
they're the main sponsor, right? And of course, yes, Pepe's.
Pepe's
Is always on everything we do.
Thank you guys.
Supporting
Thank you,
everything that we do. Sterling Products also everything that we do. Thank you, Mr. Ramsey Ali. And everybody at Sterling Products.
Gemini Cocktails, you guys on everything we do again, you know, thank you. Pixel, Guyana,
that's putting up on the big screen there.
Production and Pixel Guyana. Pixel Guyana is the big screens that you see all around. They put up our things. Yeah, we there. You're driving around, you're seeing we ads and them things up. And Pixel Perfect Production, they stream us live on YouTube and so on.
Nice.
And they're very good when it comes to live streaming. So Miss Universe, I might need them to live stream the entire thing. So they're good. Muncher Restaurant and Bar. Yeah, that's a fantastic party place. If you got family and so coming in the
Well, there's a club to be. There's a club that don't sleep.
Right? Who else? We travel agency, Munishwar Travel Agency. When you're buying a ticket, you gotta book your ticket. They give away a ticket on the show to New York. Yeah, our audience member won that. A ticket.
Yep.
And they got 6 months that they could use, you know, for you to use it.
Impressive. That is
Fresh
impressive.
Supplies Seafood Depot.
Fresh Supplies Seafood Depot.
And they give away coupons
Two
for
$10,000. Two $10,000
Yeah.
cash vouchers mean that you could go and shop at you get $10,000 worth of
Well, let me
fish.
tell you what the people
Payless Variety Store. Payless Variety Store give away a phone, right?
Yeah,
A
somebody want a cell
smartphone.
phone.
Yes.
I think it was Dale Ciabra. Congratulations,
Yes,
Dale.
one. You got to the show, you paid money to enjoy the show. You had a good show, and you get a week home or something.
Yeah, but
as
and your price more. It's
Yes,
worth more than the ticket that you bought.
Sylvie's Industrial Solutions. Sylvie's, they right at the back of Parliament Building in Hatfield Street. Everybody
High on
knows
Hatfield
Sylvie's,
Street,
right?
yeah.
High on Hatfield Street. So these are all our sponsors. Yes, and of course, Big Smith News Watch, right? Big Smith News Watch. I'm really afraid I'm getting help here before I forgot the sponsor, but we thank all of you. Like I said, everybody, the people at the various media houses,
Devon Roberts.
yeah, all over the place, the people who advertise our show for us, give us interviews and so on, the radio stations and so on. Man, the love was big time, and the results came out in the attendance. People filled the culture center. We had no sold out show, meaning that tickets were available, but there was a few for both nights. It could be considered sold out show. We're happy. Thank you very much. Look up, Uncensored is going to be coming up in December that you guys can get to see. But I want to talk about this pageant now before we wrap up. The big pageant, Miss Universe pageant. These beautiful young ladies, they're going to be representing and coming the different, if we get different delegates coming on our show. If you have you guys to come back, would you like to come back and we discuss other topics and so on?
Of course. The next topic, of course.
Yeah, we got some real ram crazy topics, and you got to careful with your rep. When you're representing Guyana, you got to be on your P's and Q's and be very careful what you say.
So why would the rest of letters?
Is
there any P's and Q's? Is there
and you got to dot the I's and cross the T's. All right. One more
so who don't dot the I and who
want LG?
Is capital I alone use?
Right. Any letters.
And which T is get without a cross?
Well, all right, buddy.
Hey, yeah, ask some questions. Yeah, bush tea. Yeah, all right, I get it.
But let's talk big time about the pageant. Here, I want to ask. Look, first of all, let me give out the information again. It's on the 26th of July. The pageant will be held at the Marriott. It's going to start at what time?
7 p.m.
7 p.m. You could get your tickets and go to see the Miss Universe pageant. Now, then there's the sashing ceremony.
On the 25th, yeah.
On the 25th, that's the night before.
It's a sashing ceremony and fashion show.
And fashion show.
Yeah.
Right?
For the novices like me, what's a sashing ceremony?
The sash is put on.
So they're
on
going
them,
to
officially say who is who, which way they're representing, and information on the platform and so on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So every time you see us, we'll be wearing our sashes.
Okay.
After then, right? Now, personal questions. Since we know all the information about the pageant,
oh my gosh,
we look forward for your support.
I'm nervous.
Yeah, these questions are at pageants. A lot of intelligent delegates fail on the night of the show because you're so nervous. What pageants been going on for centuries, and why is it that? Why do they get so nervous? What's the problem? They're really, really good. They have everything covered. They had time enough to, think about things, be themselves, go out there and have fun. That's the kind of thing that we will say to you. But you go there, you get very nervous, you miss words, you just cannot be able to deal with the pressure, and you cannot answer a simple question that on a normal day you'll answer so fluently. What's the problem really? And your experience in pageants, you tell us your experience.
For me, I've never been in a pageant before. This is my first time.
You think you'll freeze up?
I have no idea. I'm currently trying to enjoy my journey. I don't know what will happen on the 25th or the 26th, but I try to stay grounded in who I am. Yeah, but I think if a case like that were to come up, I think it would mostly be the fear of messing up, the fear of failing, and of not being
you
afraid
have to try hard then to go in there with a sense that here I'm going to be me, and I'm not afraid to make a mistake. I'm not afraid to do what I do, And if
you should be an inspirational coach.
I think moreover is you're overthinking it. You
what
get out
females
there.
do?
You overthink it.
Create
and then
scenarios.
You see all those people in front of you. You're just accustomed, like, we're
Yeah.
here, it's just the four of us, and we can have a conversation. But when you actually get out there and all eyes are on you, I think what happens is that, you get stage fright. And to me, if you don't study, then you're not comfortable with what you're saying, because in pageantry, there's no right or wrong answer. It's how you put it over.
That is true.
It's how you put it over. So it's not about thinking, oh my gosh, he asked me this question, I should say what's
people
right.
panic and they freeze up.
That's what I'm saying, because they don't study it. They don't study. You have to know.
A particular pageant, a girl wouldn't even call her name. She said, "My name is Ferreira." we wanted to know what. We found out later that her name is Pereira, but she said Ferreira.
But that is what pageantry is all about. It's about bringing women out of their shells and increasing their self-esteem and
to me,
confidence.
the more you do pageantries, the more comfortable you become in, facing your fears, the public and public speaking. This is my third pageant.
There's a technique that you can learn when it comes to answering questions. So you baffle them with bullshit.
Wow.
Or you impress them with intelligence. Right?
I wouldn't go down that baffling with bullshit. It's not an impromptu competition.
Okay.
It's not
You're
impromptu.
prepared
You
for
have
every
to
question?
be prepared.
Even the final question?
You
don't know what it'll be,
what
so
the
you
final
have to be
question is.
prepared.
But
You prepare for a question that you don't know.
It's where the panic come in.
So there's
Some
an
people
art
do
in-
very well right up to the last. And when that question that they want not prepared for, that they don't know.
Stutter, you
and
stammer. I remember a school pageant. Pardon me for cutting you. They asked the girl what's your favorite dish as one of the questions, and the girl, honest to God, the girl said Pyrex.
I've been hearing that joke.
No, it's not a. They say
I don't
joke.
believe you.
They actually had a girl in the school at the time left the school because the name left on she.
Pyrex.
Pyrex. What's your favorite dish? Pyrex.
They had a delegate in Bartica.
Right?
Bartica is a lovely island, and it was never an island, right? Everybody see the surrounding of water and think Bartica is an island.
So she was from Bartica. She thought she was living on an island.
Yeah. And then
So whose fault is that for her saying that?
Partially on her hand. She failed to prepare as well.
Yeah.
You think so? Who taught her in school that?
But when you get nervous, I don't know that, right? But when you get nervous,
Hey man, they got things that you know that you would say completely different. That's
that's what I'm saying.
That's what he's saying.
That's what I'm saying.
You would know that this is water, and you gotta do a lot of interviews, and you gotta answer a lot of spontaneous questions, and get yourself comfortable in asking uncomfortable questions as well, and just go out there and the tactics that you probably can use. Nice delay topics. Somebody asks a question, and some people say, "Can you repeat that question?" But you're actually
processing it.
You're processing it, and the next thing you could do is say, "Well, let me tell you, that's a wonderful question. I like the way you answered that question.
Yeah.
The way that you said it and you put it over, it's come across as nice. You're thinking all the time."
Yeah.
You're thinking all the time. And if I'm to answer that question, maybe my parents would not approve of me saying it this way, and maybe some people would look at it and you're thinking all the
time you're buying time.
Baffle them with bullshit. Right? But then next you come on. However, and you now get it, right?
No, I think in pageantry also there's a time frame, so you can't be baffling the judges with BS.
They don't tell you no time frame for answer the final question.
Yes.
It might be 30 seconds.
Yes.
You get 30 seconds to answer the question.
Yeah, you can't be up there
Can we
rambling
put you
on.
guys through some practice right now? Let me put you through practice right now. Let me put you.
I got some questions.
Think about the question. Right? To see how. Hey, good to
Okay, all right. So what's your platform?
My platform is mental health and women empowerment.
Mental health and women empowerment. You?
My platform is combating poverty in Guyana.
You both have very important platforms.
So let me ask you, if you were president of Guyana right now, how would you
go about combating poverty in our country?
No, that's not the question. I
That's what I would ask.
So willing to answer the question.
Yes, I'm willing to
With our
answer
idle
it.
money until we get right now and all this time to teach us striking and
broke.
so on. What would you
got
what
money.
would you do to solve this situation?
Well,
What is it?
personally, I think with persons living in poverty, you can give them all the money, but they wouldn't know what to do with it. And even if you educate them, they would not understand it. A poor person is somebody who lacks the resources to that you may have to, go about to get the things that you would need in your life or the things that you've accomplished already. So my platform is all about targeting the psychological aspect of it, ensuring that person knows the situation that they're in, and to let them know that, hey, there is more out there for you. You can have more. And then after their mindset is changed, I try to change their habits to be more disciplined, to be more consistent.
Yeah.
But I know what I need to do, right? To be more disciplined, to be more consistent. And then afterwards, after they're a changed individual, they're more accepting to, financial literacy trainings, etc.
It's like there's a fool and his money shall soon pass.
Yeah.
So I like what you said. If you give the person money just like that,
it's not going to stay.
Let me tell you something. This is positive vibe and we're on a normal program.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bullshit. Give me money. Give me blasted money. Don't tell me to prepare me for spending money. Yeah,
but if we do that, you'll always be in the same situation if we were to do that. And
we try to be sophisticated and so put the money in me hand, man. This aisle belongs to we. Give me set the aisle and I can sell it.
That's not
you will mishandle it.
That's not how you do it. That's
I can mishandle it. You want to give me everybody. You got to
so with mental health in Guyana, apart from the regular everyday Joe, there's a lot of persons on the street suffering from mental health issues. How would you go about helping them with their issues?
Well, how you target mental health is in 3 ways. So there's the psychological way in which you have to come into someone to have a conversation with them. Then also they can diagnose you with different types of mental health. You might have ADHD, you might have anxiety, you might have PTSD. Severe persons now will have to
just cost me now.
In severe cases now you'll be admitted to the mental health institution in Berbice, aka
the
madhouse. So I think that's how we combat mental health with persons living on the streets.
By locking up the madmen.
Not really. You don't really lock them up. You have to diagnose them first. So if you can get them
because
not everybody has the same issues. You understand? We have different scenarios, and so
how do you deal with it? That's my question. How do you help them out?
So that's what you have to do. You have to.
How do you rehabilitate a guy on the street? And
No. Mental illness, the treatment and so on depends on the level.
Yes,
so
that's what I'm telling you.
Treat a man that is. You got to lock him up.
Yeah. You don't have to lock him up. You don't have to lock him up. You don't have to lock him up. Somebody suffering from anxiety is different from somebody who's suffering from schizophrenia. So you have to diagnose them first. You have to have a conversation first with them to understand what they are going through.
Okay, so let's say we got a guy on the street. And, it's more let's say it's more anxiety than schizophrenia. How do you deal with it?
He can get medication for that. He doesn't have to be admitted.
Okay, cool. But most of the guys on the street that we have, some of them choose to be there, right? Some of them don't have a choice, and just a minute few got mental health issues.
So that's why we need to figure out who's suffering from mental health and who's abusing drugs, because sometimes there are persons who are actually abusing drugs
that
are on the streets.
They got to be mad if you're using drugs and get to go out to the street. You heading
drug abuse comes from another stem of mental health, whereby people are depressed. They can, the economy is hard on them. They have a lot of stress, so that can result in people.
Poverty.
So I think I'm going to be a little redundant, but let's say with the same question. Oh, the mad people on the street and them junkies and that kind of thing and so on.
Mad people and junkies are two different
It's two
things, you
different
know.
things.
There's two different things.
But if
That's
you
what
were
I'm saying.
president of Guyana, what immediate step would you take? A real...
Get them off the road.
To build a center to put them in.
You got build a nice
So how
hotel.
do you keep them in?
Build a nice hotel and
who says they'll stay
give
there?
them good food and
Exactly.
drugs.
No, not
You believe they're not good
if
for
you're saying drugs to help them, to help the mental health cases, well then yes. Give them good drugs, yes.
But not ganja and cocaine.
No.
Okay, because there's drugs, right?
No, not those type of drugs.
No, but there are places in Georgetown for people like this, but of course people on the road don't know where to find it.
I think we need more places. We're limited.
The bigger problem is not the people with mental illness. So sorry to disrupt. I think the bigger problem is the people who abuse drugs, and if they get a lot of like these rehabilitation centers and centers and so on, where we can assist them financially, because a lot of people, when you go into these centers, you gotta pay. So imagine you got money and your family got money, and you done this thing freaking out and thing and so on with the drugs, and you got no kind of help, you know. So.
But that's a whole different topic. That's drug abuse.
They got
drug abuse.
As we on it, they got the genuine homeless ones that we definitely would want to help sometime later on this year.
So they're not suffering from drug abuse nor mental.
They're just poor.
Homeless.
They're just homeless.
Well, there's several things.
But
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and our viewers, sorry. Sorry, did I cut you?
There are persons just like cut me off because I'm thinking homelessness also can deteriorate one's mental health. Being on the streets and not having a place to call your own can create
not know where your next meal coming from.
Exactly, can create poor mental health. So yes, everything ties back to your mental health.
Sean Griffith is watching. Ken, okay, now brother.
Okay. All right.
So poverty, you wanted to say something on it?
No, well, just that it's very high in Guyana right now, and I would urge everyone that, hey, to take part in this venture and to do whatever they can to help out another person in need. Doesn't have to be anything big, but trust me, we all need someone.
So you say it's high in Guyana. Where you get information?
I don't want to be political.
No, I know where you get information because
Google, newspaper, United Nations.
I can give you one
Guyana.
I actually went and found them, so I can tell you where they are. A lot of them as well, right? So yeah, there's a lot of people living in shacks. Horse telling where I am on the sea dam. The whole sea dam is 10 by 10. They got a woman there with 10 children. One lady, 10 children, some of them in her clothes. She was buy fish at the wharf and sell back. So I said, what's happened when the fish sell out? She says, got cook, I could cook and us give away, what I give away. And wherever sell, we take the money and, you know, we got
make it work.
We got to do what we got to do. The father in there, the father died, whatever the case
You see, it's not that she's not trying.
No,
she's
I
doing
understand that, but as I told you, I find them because I'm going to look for them.
Well, what I would like to do, we've engaged our viewers and so on for a while. I like to make it short and not too long. I appreciate.
I know I went off track for a little bit, but it's something that we want to do for.
And we will
other
we
people.
will do this kind of discussion. We can't cover everything one time, and you guys promised to come back. So we really
So we know the complicated sex is a female.
Right.
I take
the opportunity.
We're all in agreement. We're all in agreement.
I take the opportunity to thank you guys and to wish you all the best at the same time in your endeavors as Miss Universe Guyana.
Thank you.
I hope that may the best person win, and those who don't win accept and understand that it's oh my gosh, we Guyana again. There's a thing with judging pageants in Guyana is always a cheat. don't matter who, somebody favorite person did not win and he the cheat. The position the judges we put in, imagine you put a person there, ask them to judge, give your best opinion, who you think win this pageant, listen and you did that, and people attack you, call you a cheat, a robber, and that kind of thing, and favoritism, and that kind of thing. There's always at the end of it, somebody got to win. Why can't we show respect for these judges? They could have still been there in the house.
I want to say though, as a first timer, there's going to be a couple more first timers as well. I'm guessing they will leave. They all leave as winners. I know it might sound BS-ish, but they're all going to be winners because at the end of the day, they're going to come out with more knowledge than they went in with. So we got somebody with 3 times the knowledge going in, right? They're going to be more confident with how to talk to people, how to address people, how to go about their daily lives, how to handle situations, how to walk.
This program is definitely
how to sit, as you can see the posture.
This is definitely something that they have to graduate from to get to what they think. Did you enjoy being on the program?
Yes, I did. Yes, I loved it so much. Thank you guys for having me.
It's relaxing, right?
Yes,
The
it's
atmosphere.
relaxing.
That's how we do it on the program. We have a gaff, man. No pressure whatsoever.
Yeah, I always feed you.
You guys handle it. you handle the pressure.
They didn't eat we food yet though, but we will.
We see how much you have to damage this chicken when you have come off screen. We have to be decent, you know, tap your foot and okay, end the show quickly.
Alright, on that note, let's go. Let's wrap it up.
Thank you very much.
Positive Vibes will be back on Thursday.
Look out
Thank
for
you
us.
so much, my family.
And
all of you out there. All of you out there. Everybody on the program
Share the
is
link
family.
when you get the opportunity.
Right? So thank you guys so much for being here with us. And until Thursday,
we gotta thank our cameraman, Mr. Charles. Switch it around there. Charlie, there's our cameraman. And then we've got
smile. People gotta see a
we got the operator, Mr. Charles Adrian.
Serious
right? He's the man of the
control.
Mr. Charles Adrian. Give Charles a big thing there. Of course, our executive producer, Maria Benchcop. Thank you very much. Assistant Precious Jones, we're in the room tonight. And of course, the host, Mr. Chris Gopaul and Lyndon Jumbie Jones, are two beautiful. We feel good tonight.
I feel great tonight.
We are surrounded by beauty. Yeah. Here's where we gotta go. Thanks. If you forget anything, remember we had so good.
Thursday.
If you forget, Thursday. We can.
Peace, love, and hair grease, my peoples. Oh, my mom stayed up until 10. Lady, you're up late, you know, 9 o'clock is your bedtime.
You send she to bed like how she used to
I ain't sending she to bed. I tell you, she just tell me, you know, I gotta go in my bed. And she left you outside.
Peace out, people. Lots of love. Sleep well. Have a wonderful. Share the life.
Bye.
Continue to be positive. Positive vibes, unfiltered.
Yes, be like my blood type. Be positive.